What's up guys, this is Racing Nerd and welcome today for the 6th episode of our My Team Career mode for the Canadian Grand Prix today. Yes, we are in Montreal and we have already started our Q1 lap. This is not a Q1 lap in the game. I am trying hard to bring this in the game and I really hope this updates comes to the game. It will be much more enjoyable. And if you haven't checked out the previous episode, we were racing in Las Vegas. It was pretty early calendar, but that was a pretty hectic of a race, and here we are racing in the upgraded 4.03 Canada track where the wall of champion is just flat out as we cross the line and we go to P1. Some great pace after the upgrades that we have bought here at Montreal, and now we go for our second lap in Q3, and this will decide the grid that will be formed today. So now let's go for a lap around Montreal. Guys, if you are new here and haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel. This will help me a lot improving my content, and if you have already subscribed, thank you to you. This really helps the channel grow and me grow as we are approaching the turns that will be important for our lap time. We have to gain so much through these corners, and towards the hairpin I was so trying to understand the car through the hairpin, but the car was sometimes very unusual through this hairpin and sometimes it was just spinning off. So I was really afraid through this corner. Then also because of our pace through around the whole track, I kept up some delta through there and it will be flat out through section. I used to brake because so that I don't break the rules of the game. As we go P1 for tomorrow's grid, the upgrades that we have brought are really working. It is our first season and we are going pole position. If you remember last race in Las Vegas, we didn't have any pace, but in this race we are having some great pace, I guess because of the upgrades that we have brought. So now let's go straight to the grid without any time waste. And guys, I'm taking the medium compound of tires because the medium compound of tires will be faster and we can hope for an early safety car or weather change so that we can change into the hards as it's out and away we go. It's a pretty decent start from us, but that Ferrari powertrain is really giving Sainz some pace and he is getting the acceleration. I am really trying to squeeze him through this corner as Sainz goes straight away and he loses control, and it's a yellow flag. How is that not a safety car? He went straight on towards that wall and it is green flag again. As we race, I have my penalties enabled, I do not have disabled, so it was the fault of Sainz because the game hasn't recognized we did anything. I was on my line and he just went straight on to me. Good thing is that I don't have any bodywork damage, and the bad thing is that I guess Sainz is down in P16 17 because he went straight towards the barrier, so he should be doing a 5-point turn, and I have built some gap from Norris and Leclerc, and because I have the pace, Behrman, he is new, so the AI is new, so he will not have pace, and you can see how much time I have lost through that only final hairpin. I don't know how to take this hairpin because I have tried to learn that, but I was not able to do that. As the final corner, it is so good for me that I can go flat out, but the AI racing line is so bad that they have to break through that corner, which will buy me some time, but that will be like cheating. So I thought during the race that I am going to brake at that corner and pretend like the AI and not be some light speed going through that corner. As we said, purple first sector, and I think the update of the game that was like a few days ago has come. It says that if you dip any part of your tire for even a millisecond on the dirt, before even you get to the activation points, the DRS will be taken away from me. This has been addressed to Marco in his Discord server. As we said, a green sector, and I guess this will be a fastest sector for us. And so, as well as I was talking about the update thing, so this is a bug in the game. Marco knows it, so I hope he will fix that. And I am also working on some UIs to upgrade the game, and I have mailed it to Marco. And Lewis Hamilton says the fastest lap. I mean, we said the fastest lap, but Lewis snatches it away from us. And so I guess I will not try because I am pushing, but I can't get away from him. I am 2 seconds, but it is just because that final wall of champion corners, as we are leading away from the rest of the pack for, I guess, not the first time, but it is so much for our team. It is just episode 6, I mean race 6 of our career, and we are leading away from Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc were overtaken by Lewis Hamilton, who is in P2. The Mercedes have bought upgrades, and I guess this is only for Hamilton. The upgrades are only for Hamilton, and he is faster than the rest of the grid, and possibly he is faster than me. Mercedes have brought some crazy upgrades here in the season, and we can see that Mercedes are struggling in the real life, but we saw that they were performing well during the race in Canada in real life. As we head on to lap number 5, it's just about keeping our pace and keeping our positions through the race. And once again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. This will help me give you weekly Formula 1 content. I post 3 to 4 times a week, and I try to post more than that, but I don't have time. But if you subscribe, I will try to do that. So your subscribe will really help my channel. Thank you if you have subscribed. As we now come back to the race, and Lewis Hamilton is really closing in as we are moving away from the pack. I and Lewis Hamilton are moving away from the pack. We are 1 second and 3 seconds respectively away from the track, I mean the rest of the grid. So we are pulling out of it, as Lewis Hamilton, I guess, has DRS on me, so I am using a little bit of battery. And now you can see me going through the wall of champions corners, the last chicane, a bit faster to build that gap from Hamilton, because I really want to win this one. I mean, I am not fighting for this one, but I love this track so much. Yeah, I love this track. The ambient of this track is so good. Sorry about the English. If you see, please comment and let me know. But the ambience of the track is so good. I just love this track. I don't know why, but many YouTubers also love this track, and my friends also love this track. This is very good. This is a very good track layout with high speed corners and slow speed hairpins like the last corner, and the wall of champions is not slow here. And I guess Marco will fix that. It has been addressed to in his Discord server. Let's see what happens to this game. This game is pretty good, at least better than the official game. I mean, not in the realistic way, but it is good. As I go wide through the final corner, this will really buy Hamilton some extra time, and he will attack me within this lap or the next few laps. This is a pretty heavy mistake, and this might cost us the race win. As you can see, we have pulled out from the rest of the grid by 7 seconds. The gap is 7 seconds. As I go pretty flat out through the corners, the last corner, it is the only corner that is buying me some time, and all the other corners we are going same, and the last corner he is just so, the AI racing line is so good than me, as I don't figure out how to take that corner. And if you have some suggestions for me through that final corner, give me that in the comment section. I will read them, and I will try to implement them for our next seasons and next races. And I guess our next race is Monaco, so it will be painful for me, because you know I am having skill issues in Monaco. So we will see how that goes, as Lewis Hamilton is closer than ever to us, and I guess he has much more pace than us. As I have taken the worst racing line through there. I can see the first position going out of my hand right now within the next 2 laps. As Hamilton is already in attack, we use our ERS, not overuse the ERS, and go through the wall of champions again pretty fast than him, which will buy me some precious time to use in the next few corners to avoid Hamilton from overtaking me. As we are approaching the final corner and we lock up and we go deep into the corner, and this will allow Lewis to overtake us and take the lead of the Grand Prix. As you can see, he's flying past us using his DRS and his ERS, and I am not trying to overuse my ERS because I will need that late in the race. And the game is, the ERS is just not rechargeable. I will take that lead from him in this wall of champions. Again, I just respect his line and I don't use the cheat code that I have through this. I want to fight. Formula 1 is the pinnacle of motorsport. Here we fight, we drive to survive, so I will have to fight for the race lead. And definitely the Mercedes has some pace. The Red Bulls, not so much. We can see them down in P8 9, but Hamilton is really showing the pace. And I told you about the glitch, and here it is. I have got the DRS, but it was not activated because I stepped onto the grass for a few milliseconds. And yeah, I've got the DRS, just not activated. As we come through the hairpin, and you can see that the car sometimes does not want to turn. Sometimes the previous time the car turned too much, and now this time the car is not turning. You can see so much discrimination in the car of when to turn in. Hopefully I will fix that by doing some more practice as we go flat out. And this is what I am talking you about. I gained 2 seconds on Hamilton within the last corner, as he is using his ARS to fight me, and I am defending him by squeezing him out. And we know, if you have followed me from the first episode, you will know that I and Hamilton are having some spicy relations. In the first race he hit me and damaged my underfloor, and in the next race I hit him and damaged, I guess he was DNF'd because of me. And so we are having some spicy relations through our whole career, and I see to have him as our driver one day. I hope that happens, but it will not happen, as he will retire after he gets his 8th drivers championship, I guess, as he is ultra close to us and he tries to overtake us. I blocked him, but he just did the switchback move to him, and he will get the DRS from there, and he will also use his ERS. The AI is so good at ERS management, just like a phone 24. But I will gain all the time in this final wall of champions corner. You can see how much I am gaining through this corner. A little bit of ERS usage and we will overtake him, but I don't do that, and I have overtaken him for the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. And it is lap 12 and it is nearly the time for our pit stops, and I have chosen the medium tires. As Lewis Hamilton with DRS overtakes us, I give him the room and he takes the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix again. And we have pulled, if you have noticed, we have pulled out 13-14 seconds from the rest of the pack as we again go wide, because I am having skill issues through the final corner. I am trying to learn what to do at this final corner, but I just can't get it. And I hope I will have this skill issue fixed for the next episodes as we go through the wall of champions. And you can see how fast I am, as I have taken that corner flat out. This is what I can do against the AI, as I am really aggressive now. I want blood as we go out of the track. And oh my god, Hamilton deserves that. I have fought for it, but the mistake that I have done after overtaking him in enjoyment is just stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, I am stupid. It was just an incident, and you can see that the tire grip is gone. the tire icon is orange for some of the tires. As I change camera to see how much tire wear has happened, it's 64%. And I mean, how much tire is left? 64% of the tires are left. So I thought, let's just come in and let's just not hope for a safety car. Otherwise, if we stay out, we will lose to Hamilton and the rest of the pack. So I am thinking of coming in, and I am coming in this lap. After the first setup, I will trigger the pit stops, then everyone will come in. Don't want to take the softs because I don't know what their tire wear is through this track. I will go to the hards because that will be better for me, as the half of the race is still on. I can take medium, but it will not be with the uh, rules of the game. We have to change compounds at least one, as we come out ahead of our teammate who is in the pit. So we double stacked. I hope this will not, no, it will not compromise his pit stop. So we have double stacked, and we are ahead of George Russell, who has still not pit from his soft tires. So we will just stay ahead of them. As ahead of them, I mean ahead of me is Sainz. Sainz has recovered from a very low place. Then it's Verstappen, Leclerc and Norris. Then leads the way is Lewis Hamilton. And I guess I will catch up to them within the next few laps, as they will pit. And I guess I will undercut them or I will overtake them. I don't know. I hope I overtake them because it will look cool as we go through the wall of champion flat out. And you can see how much time I have gained through those guys who are on, I guess, old hards and old mediums. As you can see, I am really pushing Verstappen to overtake him. I will just give him the room to work with, and I know, because I know I can overtake them through the next straight with the help of DRS. Even if I don't have DRS because of that bug, I will overtake them, as I nearly overtake Verstappen, but he gets I overtake him, as now we are ahead of Verstappen, and now ERS usage to overtake. Okay. It's a virtual safety car, not because I hit Sainz for the second time in the race and Sainz is out, but because it's Joe who is out. Nobody cares. So I was trying to overtake him through this corner, but he didn't give me the room and he shut the door closed, which led to my front right hitting his rear left. This could have been a catastrophic race-ending crash for all of us, as it's green light again and we are underway. Verstappen just behind us, and I hope he doesn't overtake us, as I will go flat out through this corner and Verstappen doesn't. Oh, and he hit Sainz for the race, and Sainz is out. And how is that not a safety car? Sainz is out of the race because we hit him, as it's a safety car, and we receive a 5-second time penalty. Oh no, I have just pitted for the medium tires. I should have waited for this safety car. Oh no, it won't happen if I have waited, because we caused the collision and we caused the safety car. So this will allow Hamilton to do his pits. And at this point of time, you see, I have front wing damage. The whole front wing is gone. So what I am thinking is, if I pit, I will come, I guess, behind Norris, because everyone else will pit from their old tires. So I guess if I pit under the safety car for soft tires, I will have better chance of overtaking everyone, because I don't think the guys ahead of us will pit. Yes, the guys ahead of us doesn't pit. Only Norris pits of his hard tires. You can see him go by on the soft tires, and we choose the soft compound of tires, and this will help me get close to Lewis Hamilton after the safety car. As the safety car is ending and it's green light, and away we go for the second time in this Canadian Grand Prix, and they are pulling away from me, but I will just keep it with them. As you can see, I have that grip to come to the outside of them, but with skill issues it is hard to overtake, and I will just overtake them in the next straight with the help of DRS. I guess DRS will be enabled this lap. No, DRS isn't enabled that lap, but this lap. But yeah, I have ERS as I overtake Norris, and I am pretty ambitious through here as I go squeeze past them, and we have done the triple overtake on these guys. We have done the triple overtake. through that straight without any damage to us. And I also have to build that 5 second gap as I will overtake Leclerc through this final corner, because yeah, it's just me using my ERS to overtake him and using that final chicane to overtake him. As we are side by side, I give Leclerc the room because I don't want to cause another crash like Sainz and cause double DNF for Ferrari like happened in real life. But because of my soft tires, I get ahead of Charles Leclerc, and now our only duty is to go for Lewis Hamilton and make a 5 second gap between us and the rest of the pack if we want to keep P2. It will be impossible to uh, build a 5 second gap to Hamilton. If we were at the top of the R&D chart, it will be a different story. But we have to get on with what we get, as we are really close to Hamilton, and I see him. I can overtake him within the next few corners. I guess on the next DRS straight or the final DRS straight that will come to the wall of champions again, and I guess I will overtake him there, as I am just at his back, weaving at his back, trying to find any chance of overtaking him. As I get the DRS and I don't mess it up, put it in the grass, so I will have DRS. You can see that I have activated my DRS and I am really close to him, but I don't want to overtake him there. I don't want to hit him and end our race so late in this race. It will be pretty disappointing from P2. At least we are getting P2 now, so we will keep it. We are going to keep it. I am going to keep it. So yeah, I can go for him, but I will not do any stupid things of going too much aggressive and overtaking him and collision and causing a race ending collision. So through the wall of champions chicane I get out and we come home to get P2. Yes, for the first time we get P2. In the last race our teammate Oliver Behrman got that P2, and in this race we get P2, and it's a second place finish for us. Of course we didn't get the top step of the podium, but who cares, it's just an empty cup, but we get the second place. And guys, if you have enjoyed this, subscribe to my channel, like this video. See you in the next one. Bye.